Can you guys hear me? The noise. Yeah, can you guys hear me over the noise of the engine? Greetings, George. Can you... Yeah, hey, Davin crew. Sorry, I just had to check something. So, welcome, everybody. So, as you know, I am here at the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway for a special visit to... I am doing a driver experience day. This is the first time I've ever properly driven a real train. Before today, the closest I've ever gotten was on train simulators. But as of today, I am a train driver in a way. No, hang on, I just want to... Yeah, I'm a train driver in a way. Thanks, George. So, I think I've done all my driving for the day. So we're just going... So I'm doing this with two other people. They're about to have their second go between here and Hythe. I've already had my 2 goes. I'll explain more in a second. Just a moment, guys. Hi, I'm doing a live stream now. Do you mind if I show everyone the controls of the engine?
Sure. I'll get you away.
Okay, thank you. 400 quid is a good price, but as long as I had a really good time. So basically, you unlock the brakes with that thing there, pull that back to give it gas, and then, oh my god, you're a train. So you pull that regulator back whenever you want to go forward. Yeah, that's the regulator and the brake. But then there's also the reverser, which is this lever there to change the direction of the train. Control which direction the train's going. So in there you've got the firebox, and that lever there opens the firebox door. It's important to keep the fire hot when you're running. You've got the water gauges there, the injector handle there, and the injector down there. There's actually 2 controls to operate the injector and 2 injectors. So 4 controls for the injector in total. And then that white handle there is the whistle. There's also the drain. There's also the blowers and the drain cocks. That's the drain cock lever to drain the engine out. Yeah, it is surprisingly simple. It is surprisingly simple to drive these engines. So on the silver course, it is surprisingly... So on the silver course, which is what I'm doing, you only get to do the driving. But on the gold course, you get to do a lot more than that. You get to take care of the engine as well. And then the best one, the bespoke course, you get your own engine for 2 days. The only reason I went with the silver course is because you need to have passed the silver course in order to do the gold and bespoke ones as well. Bespoke. But yeah, I'm definitely going to eventually do the gold and bespoke courses eventually. But yeah. So yeah. Drive an engine myself today. Oh. In what way, Stan? In what way? So yeah, number 10, Dr. Sin is I'm driving. What do you guys think of him? A right beauty, isn't he? 462 Henry Greenlee Pacific, styled after the Canadian rail engines, as well as influence from the Pennsylvania Railroad, and built in Sheffield by the Yorkshire Engine Company. Dr. Sinn and his brother Winston Churchill both arrived on the railway in 1951. No, not 51, 31, sorry. A few years after the railway first opened. Hello, Channel 4. Well, he was, but now he's back in service after overhaul. He's gone up a few places. I kind of prefer how Dr. Sinn looks now compared to how he looked before his most recent overhaul. Hey, Pet Squad fan. Well, we had a little bit of a scare with an engine. I was cleaning the cab. A scare? I was cleaning the cab, and the train began to roll forward. So you put the brake on. You stopped a runaway train, did you, Stan? Wow. And you did that today. Brilliant. To roll forward, sorry. So you stopped a runaway train, did you, Stan? Wow. That's the act of a hero. Had you not done that, there could have been some serious consequences had you not done that, Stan. Amazing. Tie between Hurricane and Typhoon. Yeah, they're basically the same class. They used to be 3-cylinder engines until the inside motion of both failed. And the Hythe and Dymchurch Railway's last stand. Oh, God. Yeah, Hurricane's my favourite too. Again, I was hoping for Sam to drive Samson today. I was on a siding. Well, even so, if you hadn't done that, Stan, it could have been a bit of a disaster. Someone could have got hurt. It would have just hit the buffers, though. Yeah, but it could have broken the buffers. That would have been a cost to railway property. So yeah, it's the two. So yeah, I'm doing with 2 other people today. So as I said, it's 2 other people. They're going to have their second go now. So here they come. We're about to set off again, so I'll get on board. And Spyro and Samson have both joined us today. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Cinda isn't with us today. She had stuff to do. Hi, William. Nice to see you. I'm having a great day, if you're wondering. So we're going up to Hythe, Lewis, then back to and then back here to New Romney. As much as he would have liked to, Stan, no, he didn't. The fire lighters have to get here at 5:30 to light up the fire and build up the steam pressure. Dr. Sinn was already in steam when we arrived. No, you weren't late at all, Lewis. Like, again, I'm sure he would have if Dr. Sinn hadn't been in steam. But yeah, yeah, dragons, I bet, would easily be capable of doing that. And keep the fire going. Yeah, of course they don't. Yeah, hopefully a bit later on we'll get a few more people. Oh, someone sounds very enthusiastic with the whistle. Okay, we're off. Yeah, he is a good one, Stan. I'm all right, train boy. In fact, I'm better than all right. I'm feeling really good today. So yeah, participants 2 and 3 are now having their second go. So each participant gets 2 goes to drive, 1 in each direction. Oh, you live in Leicester, do you? Okay, nice. So, on the first time I drove, I only really did the regulator, brake, whistle, and shoveled coal. Drawing that S160 OC, cool. But yeah, Stan, yes, George, but since his most recent overhaul, he's been bumped up a few places. So yeah, so on my first drive, as I said, on my first drive, I only really did the regulator, brake, whistle, and shoveled coal. But then on the second drive, oh yes, I have train boy. I just said I've already done my 2 goes. So we've already been from here up to Hythe twice. Now this is our 3rd and last run up there of the day. Yeah, on the second go, I was able to be trusted with the Captain Howie's cabs there. He's been under overhaul for ages. So on my second drive, I was actually entrusted with the reverser and even the water injectors as well. And the drain cocks too. About 2 hours. It's Channel 4 for Kid, Lewis. I'll end it right before I receive my
Might be a bit less.
Oh yeah. Oh, we started a bit late, but now we're early. Oh, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I was trusted with the water injectors and the reverser. So yeah, it's important to keep the fire hot and the pressure high with the steam locomotive, because what you don't want to do is let the steam pressure drop all the way down. A very common mistake I made when I used to do my train simulator games. Oh, that sewer's really high today. Yeah, letting the pressure drop too much was a common mistake I made when I did my train simulator games, but not with my instructor. But yeah, you've got to also keep the fire hot as well, because you don't want to run out of steam. Yeah, there was a driver with me. You're always under instruction on these courses. He helped me with the regulator on the first drive, but he let me do it myself a lot more on the second time. Exactly, George. And even on the best one, the bespoke course, you're under supervision. I'd rather not say, Lewis. Oh, for a Christmas special, cool. You haven't been a steam engine in a simulation yet? Still know how to drive most steam engines. Yeah, I knew how to drive them even before this course, thanks to my train simulator. Yeah, it is, George. Anyway, I hope we see the 4 soon, and maybe even charcoal. I have told him about this stream. Put my knowledge to use. Indeed, I was able to put my knowledge to use here too. Why is that, Damon? And apparently, this railway even has its own equivalent of the AWS, the DVD, driver vigilance device. But it functions exactly the same as the AWS. You've got to acknowledge it, otherwise the emergency brakes will come on. It's just to make sure that the driver's still awake and still running. character will be female. Oh, cool. It was really nice earlier, but now it's getting kind of grey and cloudy. Yeah, neither would I, Davin. But yes, it's been a fantastic day. An absolutely fantastic day. There aren't actually any public trains running between New Romney and Hythe today. I haven't got at this time of year, the railway only runs a very light public service. Only 3 trains a day, and only between New Romney and Dymchurch. But of course, we're on the Hythe section. Who's Zach, Alex Bishop? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Please subscribe to me if you haven't already. Oh, hang on. Do you mean Zach as in the guy I was talking to earlier? You reckon Sodor should have a counterpart? Honestly, I do think Sodor should have a counterpart of the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway. I'm very surprised that the Reverend W. Awdry didn't. I'm very surprised that the Reverend W. Awdry didn't use the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway as the Arsdale Railway's basis, given that the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway is more famous more famous than the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway. Oh yes, he is, Alex Bishop. Yeah, of course. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I will get Zach to say hello. Yeah, I will get Zach to say hello. No, I wasn't, Lewis. You ought to get yourself to Tanfield? Yeah, of course. Can't believe I haven't done it one day. You're lucky to get this opportunity. I know, indeed. But anyone can do it as long as you're at least 18 years old and you've got a few £100 to spare. The RH&DR did ballast as well, used to do ballast as well. Yeah, please subscribe to me if you haven't already, Alex. Yeah, I will get Zach to say hello. As long as you're rich, you can do it, indeed. This was actually a birthday present for me, but my birthday, as you know, was all the way back in June. Yeah, it was actually pretty thrilling driving Dr. Sin earlier. It really was thrilling, and I made sure to keep a good lookout on the track. And even on my second drive, I even saw some pigeons on the track. And even though there were no whistle boards around, I blew the whistle to get the pigeons off the track. Now, for me, this is a very late birthday present. But on my first drive up at Burmarsh Road, there was actually a guy walking his dog who was on the track. Pretty naughty, but to be fair, he probably didn't realise that trains still run at this time of year, even if they are very infrequent, and on the Hythe section they're not even public trains. But there is a sign down at Romney Sands that says trains run all year. Oh yes, I have. Me and my dad visited back in 2017, and then we did the Great Central Railway between Leicester and Loughborough. Have you heard, Mike and Bert? They're building a new miniature railway over on the Wellsworth branch. Yeah, that would be cool. A basis from the Romney and Hythe and Dymchurch Railway. Nice. What does that mean, Davern? Not as bad as Tanfield. People often drive vans on the track and nick all the coal. They steal the coal, do they? Oh look, there's a sheep very close. They steal the coal, do they? Why? Just past the 4.7k view mark? Cool. Alright. Yeah, but, well, yeah, I have indeed been to Leicester. When did you hear that, Rex? Probably to use on bonfires. Oh, God. They drive vans onto the track without even using level crossings. Terrible. I know, Martin, I know. Excuse me. No, George, I'm still right here. I wouldn't jump off this train. The train whistle is back. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Dr. Sin's whistle is fantastic. I believe it came from an LNER, from a scrapped LNER A4 Pacific called Dominion of Australia. Yeah, his current whistle comes from a scrapped I already said between 90 and 120 minutes, Lewis. I'm not sure, maybe I should ask. Hi Asa, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, even though we're not picking up passengers, since I heard Donald mention it when collecting ballast. Oh, nice. Yeah, even though we're not picking up passengers here at Dymchurch, we got to stop here to lower the barriers and also shovel in more coal. But we don't have to stop here on the outward journey because the barriers come down automatically this time. Martin Asa has been coming to these streams for a while. Well, actually, George, before I became the adventurer I am, I did actually want to be a train driver. Yeah, we do have trains in my world. If you've played my games, you'll see there are a couple trains in the first. You'll see a couple of trains in the first game. So yeah, we do have trains. No, we're at Dymchurch Station, but there's a level crossing just up there. Okay. Pad squad fan. No, it's all right, Martin. We just gotta. Zach's just got to press that button there to lower the barriers. See that that brown button there? He's just got to press that to lower the level crossing barriers. Hi, Rob. Nice to see you. Oh, I hope we see the others later. Oh, yeah, I wonder where James is as well as the others.
Boeing 737 flight simulator used to train real pilots. Oh, to train real pilots. Amazing, Stan. That's amazing. Yes, I do, Lewis, but I'm hoping to get my own place at some point next year. Oh, there they go. You just press the button. We're about to set off. Yes, it is, Rob. Lower the... Yeah, she is. Like flying the real thing, indeed. And literally just now, I literally drove the real thing. That's not... That was the first time I've actually driven a real train in my life. But no way is it going to be... Oh, more wheel slip. Thankfully, I didn't encounter any wheel slip before. Yeah. So yeah, that was the first time I've properly driven a real train. But it won't be the last. There's no way that'll be the last time in my life. As I said, at some point I will do the Golden Bespoke courses as well. And then much later in my life, I may be driving my own trains on a regular basis. When I have my own miniature railway, which I'll build with the money I'll earn from my film. Thanks, George. So yeah, on the Silver course you only do part of the line, either New Romney to Hythe or New Romney to Dungeness. Obviously today we're doing New Romney to Hythe, and because of that I've been able to stream. I wouldn't have been able to stream if we were going to Dungeness because, as you know, the data on the Dungeness section is non-existent. Hi, SpongeBob. My birthday was ages ago. This is just a very late present. You're always going to stay with your mum? That's sweet of you. Yes. But yes, as I was saying, so yeah, you only do the you're on the Silver course, you only do part of the line, but on the Gold course, you can do the entire line. But as I said, the Bespoke course is the best one because you have your own dedicated engine for 2 whole days. Not until around 3:30 at the earliest, Lewis. Walt Disney built Disneyland so he had somewhere to run the narrow gauge engines he owned. Indeed, yeah, I know. Well, that was one of the reasons he wanted to build Disneyland. And apparently, my uncle and auntie told me this when they came here with us 2 years ago. Apparently they told me that Walt Disney came to this railway as inspiration for the original Disneyland, which I was blown away by. And he rode on the footplate of one of the engines. I can't remember which one though. If I get the job I want at Beamish, I should be driving. If I get the job I want at Beamish, I should be driving steam engines for most of my life. Great. Oh, hello, Victor. Very nice to see you. Especially as you didn't show up at all on my 12-hour stream last Friday. I know, Odd told me yesterday that you had a rotten day on Friday. May I ask why? It's okay if you don't want to tell me, though. And rightfully so, William. So Victor, while I wait for you to answer that, if you couldn't tell, Victor, I'm on a special visit here to the RH&DR. to actually drive the trains. I've actually driven a train. Coming up on Marsh Road now. I've also known to use my initiative because I know exactly where the train speeds up and slows down. Tom Hanks loved trains to the point he had a model railway in his attic and his mansion. Well, no wonder he agreed to, no wonder he was so desperate to do the Polar Express in that case. My car broke down on a bridge, took a while to get it towed, then I got busy by the time I got home. Fair, completely fair, Victor. Took a while to... Alright, that's fair. Well, if you get your own steam locomotive, you should have nowhere near as many reliability issues. But yes, Victor, I have just now been driving the engine I'm being pulled by. Though I heard Odds Day wasn't as planned. On Friday, that's a shame, but at least, well, I'm still glad he showed up. And speaking of him, do you think you could get him to come here? Because I want to tell him, ideally want to tell him how everything's going here. But yes, Victor, today has been a fantastic day. I've finally gotten to do something I've dreamt about my entire life. From what I heard, he had to keep pushing up his plans because things kept coming up. Oh, right, that's a shame. A train. Of course I'm on a train. Since I was 5 years old, I've wanted to, I've dreamt of driving trains, and today that dream became reality. And this isn't going to be the last time I drive trains in my life either, Victor. Talking about celebrities who love trains? Nice. Oh, sorry, did you not hear? Since I was 5 years old, I've wanted to be I've dreamt of driving trains, Victor, since I was 5 years old. And today, that dream became reality. I want to be a train. So, do you think you could get older here, Victor? I'd like to tell him how this day's gone as well. Oh, I don't think I said anything about when I was 4. When I was 5, I wanted to drive Gordon. Since I haven't gotten to do it, I'm starting to think he's not real. Oh, just a moment. Apparently Ringo Starr was a fan of trains before becoming the narrator of season 1 and 2 of Thomas. That's partly why he wanted to drive. That's partly why he went on to Thomas then. No, Victor, I've liked trains. I've been a fan of trains since I was 2 years old, but I've wanted to drive them since I was 5. coming up now. When I was 1, I barely had any cognitive thoughts, so I don't know. Hadn't learned much about trains and locomotives, but now when I found out about it, I feel a lot and inspire me to hopefully one day do a driver experience day with yourself. Definitely, without question, do so, George. Though you've got to be at least 18 years old to do it. That and Britt Allcroft hold his voice on the radio and thought, that's the voice, indeed. The next thing I'll hear is, the Thomas isn't real. About 90 minutes to 2 hours, Summer Rose. When I was -1, I was unborn. I didn't exist yet. I didn't exist yet in 2003. Oh, honestly, Stan. But yeah, Victor, I'll show you the engine I've been driving when we get there, and I'll show you how you drive it, how I've been driving it. What were you up to in 1959? I was -45 in 1959. My grandparents were still teenagers in 1959. My brother was born in 2003. Alright, -10, oh for God's sake. It was the Eurostar's first year of operation then, George. Train number 16, the math wizard. I am a bit of a math wizard. We were all a reptile thing in our mum. At one point, indeed we were, James. Welcome to the stream. So, if you haven't read, in case you didn't get it from the title of the stream, I have just now my dream of. Oh, battery's running low. Where's the charger? But yeah, James. If you didn't read the title of the stream, my dream of becoming driving trains has today finally become reality. Thanks, yeah, I knew about this. Oh, so it's not just me who was born. So it's not... Yeah, we were all born, Victor. You can't exist if you're not born. Living things can't exist if they're not born. What, Stan? If and when Odd comes, I can't wait to show him how everything was going to. Tatty Pod, oh god. Not to have read the full thing, okay. Oh, born a lizard, oh right. Why, Stan? So yeah, apparently you gotta whistle 4 times here, because there's like 4 crossings. There's like 4 foot crossings. Tatty pie! Oh. Jesus. So yeah, we're almost at Hythe now. How? For God's sake, Stan. What if you whistle 8.3 times? I don't know. I don't know what 8.3 times would be. Point something of a time would be like 1 whistle. Oh, you don't know. Yeah, you have to whistle. Yeah, you've got to whistle at every crossing on this railway, including the both road and foot crossings. Oh, for God's sake, Stan. Okay, Charcoal's messaged me to say he's got to head out and do a project with his school group. So he won't be joining us. I'm pure savage. Yes, you are. Doesn't matter though. I'll properly tell him all about it when he next comes on stream. Oh god. Yeah, they gotta do some pruning. They gotta do some pruning before the season starts. So again, you're pure dumb. Yes. Oh, come on, Victor. If you could drive, you can't be dumb if you can drive trains. I know you've probably never driven a train before, but I'm sure you could if you had, like, whatever the Danish equivalent of £400 to spare is. What? Who's sit in train carriages? Passengers, of course.
It's friends. It's family, isn't it?
Oh, friends and family who sit with me. Movie about cartoon characters and what happens when their show gets cancelled. Movies get cancelled. Oh, that's cool, William. I drive it upside down. Oh god. Last Friday's stream when I told everyone, including Odd and Charcoal, that I was driving. That I was doing this driver experience day, Odd said that I should crash it for views, which I laughed at. Yeah, but that is kind of stupid though. People who crash their own cars just for views, that is stupid. How would you even drive a train upside down? I also read books in train carriages that are blonde. Alright. Oh god. Okay, what Man in the Hills story have you got for us today, James? Yeah, I did crash it on the stream, but no, Odd meant in real life. But of course I wasn't gonna do that. The instructor wouldn't even let me. The instructor wouldn't let me. A man below the hills who read books in train carriages. Why, Stan? He freaking hates, though. Oh, God. Okay, so we're now approaching Hythe. Where? Oh god, James. I hate people. Okay.
We'll just stay in this carriage, I think, won't we?
No, I want to show everyone turning
No,
around.
no, I mean, we can leave our stuff in here.
Well, I want to be nearest the engine on the return journey.
Oh, okay. Well, won't we be...
No, the engine moves to the other end, of course. Hello, Spongy Collector. Welcome. I'm having a great day today. In a minute. Oh, Zach, I'm doing a, oh, I'll let you uncouple first. Trevor was eventually rescued, and the Hills swore an oath to get rid of the pervert traction engine. Oh, it seems like they're taking off one of the coach. Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, we've done that. I did that in. Who's forward and runs the front? What are we going to do? We're taking the
Hang on, he's busy at the moment. He's got to uncouple the engine.
Back a little bit. Yeah, 2 seconds. Right. There you go. Get some willing volunteers. I'm willing to.
Yes, James, you have. One of the... Yeah, I did, William. I still think she is.
Is that all good, Zach? Yeah, you're out. Let's go. Okay. Right, I'll move forward, mate. Yeah, I'll take this now. Once you're clear, I'll push it forward. Yeah, I'll put the socks in the front.
Oh, it seems like they're taking this coach off. Oh, I don't know. I'm doing a stream. I'm streaming it. Streaming it though. Who, where? Why, Stan? Yes, exactly. I still think she is. I know. Yeah, I agree, James. Still there, Victor. Zach, I'm doing a stream at the moment, a live stream, and one of the people on it asked if you could say hi to everyone.
All right.
Yeah, there he is, guys. I hate people. I hate people who wear clothes. We all wear clothes. Go out with people naked. Wear pink scarves. Yeah, once Dr. Sin's turned around and reversed back, I'll show Victor and James the controls. He's just joking. We need more of you. Okay, so once he's turned around, I'll... Oh, he's... Oh, I know. Yeah, he's at... It's far too cool to say more. Why have you taken this coach off?
We need it at the other end.
Oh, how come?
For setting everything up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for shunting. Oh yeah, shunting reasons. Oh, oh no, he's not taking it off. He's shunting it to the other end. He's shunting it to the other end. He's shunting it. Greetings, Che. It's very nice to see you. Shunting it. Shunting it. Oh, I don't know. Just getting here for now. I'll put Spyro and Samson in, who have read... Why, Stan? The episode Grizzly tells Nobby's nightmares and his parents are naturists. Oh, God. Phone is at 4%, oh dear. Brakes. Pull this back whenever you want to. Whatever. And then pull whenever you want to. Okay. You ought to see comedy incorporates under the engine and others. Okay. So for all these moves where the driver moves whose name's Phil, he's our instructor. So for these moves where Phil moves Dr. Sin to the other end of the train, he's got to turn him around. Well, it's an unusual move. Usually the engines on this railway don't pull coaches backwards. Well, he's just doing this to shunt the coach to the other end. Well, there's no sign of the front gate. No closer out beyond this point. Oh God. So yeah, once Phil has moved this coach to the other end, he'll put Dr. Sin on the turntable. Dr. Sin on the turntable. Oh God, James. Oh God. Shunting, so one. So usually the Oh, cool, Alex, cool. So are you a volunteer on this railway, Alex? Yeah, please subscribe to me if you haven't already. So yeah, usually, hello Jacob, nice to see you. So usually the trains on this railway are about 10 or 12 coaches long. But as we're not carrying any passengers, aside from the drivers' from the trainee drivers' friends, the course participants, friends and family members, we've only got 5 coaches today. You still there, Victor? And there's also 2 coaches there in the rarely used platform 3 because when Hythe Station first opened, it had 4 platforms like New Romney. But nowadays there's 3 platforms, and platform 2. Oh, you're right behind me. Oh God. Nowadays there's only 3 platforms, and platform 2 is the only one that's regularly used. Platform 3 on the other side is only really used by trains on gala days, and platform 1 is only really used for storing coaches and things. But today it's platform 3 that's storing coaches. You're in the trees. Oh God. Right. So for the people who've just joined the stream, who joined the stream after I showed everyone the controls, particularly Victor and James. Sorry, I'd just like to show everyone the controls again for the people who have just joined the stream. So you pull this lever up. So you push this lever up, pull this lever down whenever you want to tighten or release the brakes, and then you pull that black lever back whenever you want to go and go straight on ahead. Then over there you've got the reverser to control the direction of the train. These handles and levers down there to work the injectors. White handle there is the whistle. Got the water gauges there, the pressure gauges up there, and the firebox there, and the fire hole door. So what do you think, Victor? You reckon you could drive this up now that I've shown you the controls? And what do you think of Dr. Sin himself? The engine Dr. Sin himself. Thanks, oh yeah, and you as well, Jacob. Pull this back. Black Canadian engine. Poof. Oh, steam going right in my face and into the camera. Going right in my face. Lovely stuff, though. On my second drive, I actually got quite a bit of soot in my mouth. You're driving it right now? No, that's Phil who's driving it. I very much doubt that you're Phil, and if you were, you'd be on your phone at the moment, which I'm pretty sure is not a good idea when driving steam trains. If it's not a good idea to have your phone out when driving cars, it's probably even less of a good idea. It's probably even more of a bad idea to have your phone out when driving steam trains. Alright, cool. The one I just showed you, James, number 10, Dr. Sin. So what do you think, James? Do you reckon you could drive it now that I've shown you the controls? Embarrassing with a hairy hobby. Close my eyes when driving. Not a good idea. I mean, sure. And I'm sure driving trains with your eyes closed is a little less dumb because you've got the rails to guide the train. But you still got to keep a lookout. But it's still very dumb because you still got to keep a lookout, obviously. Dr. Singh could easily be one of the engines for James' list of forces. Oh, right. What makes you say that? Well, what do you think of Dr. Sin himself, the engine itself, Victor? Lovely engine. As I said earlier, I had hoped to drive number 6, Samson, but drive Dr. Sin right into Samson. No, he long. Well, Samson's longer. And he's black, and he looks awesome, doesn't he, Victor? Canadian Pacific Railroad inspired design. Pacific Railroad inspired. But yeah, Dr. Sin was good enough. I'm certainly long and black, yes. And Northern Chief and Southern Maid are pretty mid, so I'm glad I was able to drive Dr. Sin over them. Dun 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 bum 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 dun 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 bum bum dun dun bum bum dun bum dun bum 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 dun 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 dum 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 bum 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 dun dum 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 bum 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 bum. You paid 400 quid for this when I can do it for free in Roblox. But it's nowhere near as fun in Roblox as it is doing it in real life. I could try adding the experimental engines in the Horror Model Railway using CGI. Why not just create your own models, Horror Model Railway models of them, James? Your own custom models. You're lucky to even have a Roblox version of this railway, indeed. Same thing. It's not the same thing. This is a real physical version of the railway, and the engines I drive on the versions of these engines I drive on Roblox are just computer assets. They're just computer models. I would daub. Now he's got to fill up the tank. I'm on this side today. I'm quite far away from the turntable this time, not on platform 3 because platform 3 is closed. As you can see, there's a barrier there. But yeah, as you can see, the station is completely deserted. Aside from the staff and participants and their friends and the participants and guests, this station is completely deserted because, as I said earlier, there's no public services running here today. Yeah, as I said earlier, this time of year, the railway only runs 3 trains a day between New Romney and Dungeness, and only at weekends. This railway does run all year round, but only a very light service during the lowest season months. Same thing. Remember to delete Dr. Sin. You can't delete this, Dr. Sin. And besides, I'm pretty sure in the Roblox version, in the Roblox RH&DR, Dr. Sin is a Game Pass engine, which I don't have. So yeah, I guess I'm even more lucky I got to drive the real Dr. Sin today, as he's only a game he's only a Game Pass in Roblox. Turned into a coconut shy. Oh, for God's sake. It's not like you're gonna derail so much. Yes, yeah, these real trains are so much more, the real engines are so much more stable and so much less vulnerable to derailment than their Roblox counterparts. So now the third participant is gonna drive us back. Now the third participant is gonna drive us back to New Romney from here. So we had participant number 2 drive us out, and participant number 3 is now going to drive us back. I'm participant number 1. Part of the idea, I'm aware. Like, you can't spawn Dr. Sin right where you're standing. No, I can't. And why would I even need to when he's right there? Unless this is the Matrix and I somehow can spawn another Dr. Sin if I'm like the equivalent of the 1. Yeah, if this is the Matrix, then I could easily spawn another Dr. Sin if I was the 1. Is the Matrix. Almost serious, we're in episode being filmed on Sonar. Nice. Are you still there, Victor? This is the Matrix. This is the, oh god, that's a little bit slippy there. This is the Matrix. This is, yeah, everyone else is back on. Almost everyone else is back on. I'm gonna rejoin the train once Dr. Sin has coupled back up. Rejoin the train. Live in the coach. Oh, you're in the coach. You're in one of the coaches. Oh. Wait, why are you suddenly there now, Victor? Didn't you just say that you imply that you were Phil? We're at Hythe now, the northern terminus of the railway. Could just spawn all of us. Reset your character and spawn another engine in. No. I physically can't. Izzy Wizzy, let's get jizzy. I'll join your game. You're gonna join me in the Matrix, are you, William? I was in disguise, now I'm in the coach. Reset yourself and teleport back to New Romney. I can't. And even if this is some sort of version of the Matrix, I don't know how to do that because I'm not the 1. Yeah, but yeah, Lewis, we're now at New Romney, Hythe, the northern terminus of the railway. As you can see, the station's completely deserted because, aside from the group who's on the train, the station's completely deserted because... Yeah, the station's completely deserted because there's no public services running here today. How long? Oh, well, it should be a little bit. The graphics are really good all of a sudden. Yeah. I'm joining the Matrix too. Okay. On the outreach. And we might just see IRL train lover stand like I'm somehow in the game and my Roblox avatar is walking in the exact same spots I'm in now and Dr. Sin is somehow there. Pingu joining the Wiggles, be like. Oh god. Let me make use of the bullet time things. Okay. Okay. Got to go and have a shower. Okay, William, are you gonna try and be back before the stream ends though? How wouldn't you be on it? Dunno. graphics. Alright, nice. Video CD disc. Watching Brum on it, cool. Welcome to the stream, Dave. Okay, any moment now, Dr. Sin should be moving off and coupling back up. It's not no biggie, MLP fan. Welcome. So you can trick them. There is no delete button. This is the real Dr. Sin. Still there, Victor? Bullet time in series 3, episode 3. Why that episode specifically? Oh, but a wheel slip there. You may have just seen it. Or it may have been a bit too late to see it. Thankfully, I didn't experience any wheel slip when I was driving. No, I'm streaming. I'm streaming at the moment. Oh, hang on. Platform goes a bit thin there, so I'll stand back. Still in the coach? Okay. Well, quickly or the coaches will despawn, okay? Well, you don't... Well, they only despawn. They only despawn in the new Romney sidings if you don't get them out quickly enough. He should pass you any moment now. Oh, I can't see him. Yank Singh's cowcatcher off. No. Even if I tried, there's no way I could. Yeah, any minute now. Dr. Sin should be coupling back up. And then the third participant will be... And the third participant will be driving us back. Excited to see the film? I'm not bothered, honestly. I could have huge muscles in the Matrix, Stan. Yeah, I bet. Next weekend, I'm planning on seeing that new Napoleon film. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte. Number 10. About to couple up. Back. Keep going. Let's have a low angle. And just about touched it. The Canadian engine is on. In real life in the game now, oh god. We'll just see some action of the engine being coupled up. We do not want to pull a Thomas's train and leave the coaches behind. It is. A Thomas. Hey, where's Zach going? Isn't he supposed to couple us back up? We don't want to leave the coach. We don't want to be pulling a Thomas's train and leaving the coaches behind. Pulling a Thomas's. Pulling a Thomas's. Okay, Victor, I can't see any. I don't know which coach you're in, Victor. You can't. Yeah. Can you stop asking that, Lewis? It'll end when it ends. Doesn't get time to let the passengers on. I've seen that one, James. Sitting behind your seat, waiting. I'm just going to be backing up. Victor, there's no one in the compartment behind our one. Where are you? Are you camouflaged or invisible? I can't feel anything here. Oh, here we are. He's now connecting the electric passenger communicator, and he's hooked up the chain and the air hose. So we're pretty much ready to go. And there's the third participant about to get in. There's in the compartment. There's no... But Victor, I couldn't feel anything when I put my hand around. Are you a ghost, Victor? Wrong. Wrong. I can't feel anything. Alright, we're heading off now. We don't have to wait for a guard's whistle or anything on this course. We just go as soon as we're ready. And we're not following a strict timetable either. We just go as soon as we're ready. Time. Strict. Okay.
Don't have your elbow out because of those trees, do you remember?
Oh yeah, of course. So are you a ghost, Victor? He was often late for work. Of course I'm not, Victor. Unless you're a ghost, I don't believe you're behind us now. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. He's at home, James.
Sure.
Hang on, we might be going back.
Oh, what do you think?
Maybe they're switching platforms. Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh.
This is interesting. Oh, I see. He's got to close the gates. Oh, yeah, they got to close the gates when it's the last run of the day. Yeah, they got to close up the gates after the last run of the day. Stan, if you truly are in this game... I forgot there were gates there, which they got to close up after every day. You're going to run into those gates. You're going to crash those gates down if you keep going, Stan. Or more wheel slip. And then you're going to have to answer to someone. Yes. If you destroy railway property, Stan, you're going to have to answer to someone. You going to get Odd on here, Victor? You going to see if Odd's going to join us, Victor? Because I'd also like to tell them how things have been. Now we pick up speed. Look, there's a girl running alongside us. Thumping.
Sent a message a while ago, no reply. Oh, you didn't tell me you'd sent a message. Okay, well, we'll give it a bit longer. Hopefully he'll join us before the stream ends. Oh, you forgot. Okay, fine. You got Stan. A group obviously wanted to save him, James. That's why. I know it seemed a little random, but they obviously wanted to save him. And honestly, I'm glad more than one Britannia has been preserved. Ow. Oh yeah, the branches are really coming close. They've yes, okay. They've really got to do some pruning.
I would close that window a little bit.
Okay. Screw speed limits. Apparently, Green Goddess. Welcome back, William. That was quick. That was relatively quick. Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, there's no trains running today. No, it's not. Oh, hey, Martin. Spyro's here. Yes, I am. Cinder has had to stay behind. She's got stuff to do. I'm here as well. Hello. But then you consider what the engine is named after. Indeed. Oliver Cromwell. As close as this country ever got to having an equivalent of Hitler, where he banned everything. I'm setting a runaway hurricane. Well, I haven't seen anything yet, so I don't think you are. You're probably not on the same server as me. You two probably aren't on the same server as me. Still there, Victor? She is, William. I'm sure she'd be flattered to hear you say that. Oh, have you just realised you're not on the same server? Wait, if you were in the coach, Victor, how come you're now suddenly in the engine driving it? Because he obviously thinks it. Yes.
And that would be a giant middle finger to the real Oliver Cromwell, who bloody deserves it. "13 people, very nice. Going really fast. Train. Going really fast. It's no one was in the coach. Okay, ow. Ow. I think Victor's just being silly. Slowing down for the level crossing now. Oh yeah, James and Victor and everyone else who hasn't heard, I meant to say, earlier on I actually used my initiative because I saw on my second drive that I saw some pigeons on the tracks, and without even prompting, and without even there being any whistle boards, I blew the whistle to get the pigeons off the track because I didn't want to run them over. Yeah, I was trusted with the injector and stuff. Need to make a delivery of chocolate and strawberries and spearmint and caramel from the docks. Delivered to the dairy, nice. What's all that for, William? Okay, Bodov's Bridge Road crossing. Serves them right for being in the way. To get dark now. There's a pheasant to start a new line of flavoured milk. Interesting. Now we pick up speed again on the galloping ground. So when you're driving the train, you got to watch the pressure, you got to watch the steam pressure and watch the track. It's important. Oh yeah, I meant to say earlier, it's also important. Oh yeah, you guys, I meant to tell you guys earlier, steam engines today are far safer than I thought they were. Welcome back, Pet Squad fan. I meant to say, guys, steam engines today are far safer than I thought they were. Favourite milk is big in Australia, right? So obviously Dr. Sin is fitted with a safety valve to let off excess steam pressure and prevent a boiler explosion. But I thought that steam engines could also explode if the crown sheet around the firebox melted and overheat and melted and superheat. If the crown sheet around the firebox melted and superheated the water. But actually there's a safety feature where if the crown sheet were to melt in Dr. Sin, if the crown sheet were to melt in Dr. Sin or any of the other RH&DR engines, the water in the boiler would fall on top of the fire, put it out, and prevent a boiler explosion. So yeah, not even the melting of the crown sheet can cause a boiler explosion. Oh, it's starting to get dark now. All the sheep there. The mob. Me. Hello again, my fellow species.
for the episode. Edward the Great. I can have Edward front crank print brake just after he crosses the finish line. Oh, that would be cool. Starting movie reviews? Nice. Still there, Victor? Ow. Ow. The clown sheep. But if the explode. A bit rough. Victor, are you still there? No neon or electro yet. Or odd. And as I said, charcoal probably won't be joining us. Okay, Victor hasn't responded, so I'm gonna take it he's had to go for some reason. Maybe he's just talking to Odd and he's about to join us. In charge of a contract of delivering an ice cream shipment to the docks. Interesting. Regular contract. Okay, we're now slowing down for Burmarsh Road. Because these drivers aren't that experienced, they don't slowing down a bit soon. Oh yeah, I meant to say, something else I learned today that I meant to tell you guys about is, usually on steam engines, you have to close the regulator and apply the brakes to slow them down. But on these engines, there's actually a surprising amount of friction that slows the train down. So if you close the regulator for level crossings and things, it's mainly the friction that slows the trains down. The brake is only really used for when you're stopping at stations, and obviously you have to put the brake on to prevent them from running away, prevent the train from running away once you stop. Are Redcliffe Railway Tales the musical? There is a chance that Redcliffe Railway Tales could come back after I end it, but we'll see. Ruby's a rolling stock refrigerator vans, nice. So yeah, apparently, if you close the regulator, the train will slow down. The brake is only really used for stopping at stations and tightening it to prevent it from running away. And of course, and of course, in an emergency, the brakes have to come fully on. I know you do, Stan. And of course, in an emergency, the brakes have to come fully on, and you have to come to a sudden stop. I mean, it's a bad rating. Going to reprise my roles as Ethan, Frank and Carl as well, if Redcliffe Railway Tales does come back. It's not very likely, but still possible. Yeah, that's evidenced by what you told us earlier with the
train accidentally running away. The brakes are... The brakes. Oh, you've been too. Musicals take away serious moments. Understandable, Stan. Part of me wants to also go and see the SpongeBob musical, but we'll just have to wait and see next time it's in London. Only 4 people watching now. Oh, I just heard the ending slip. The most recent musical I went to see was The Book of Mormon at the end of 2021. That was nearly 2 years ago. But yeah, The Book of Mormon was incredible. So funny. Okay, we've now been going for 91 minutes, so it's 3:30 now. A laugh. The Book of Norman Price. No, William, The Book of Mormon. Going over the crossing at Dymchurch now, as I said, because there's track circuits on this side of Dymchurch. We don't have to stop for the level crossing now. Yeah, the station at Dymchurch is completely deserted. Deserted. Blow the whistle for the crossing. Oh, there's a Pizza Hut box there. What the hell was that? How the hell did that end up there? Was somebody seriously eating Pizza Hut on this train? On this train at one point? SpongeBob. That's SpongeBob. Musical to me. Oh, that's... Why does it look shit to you? Welcome back, Davin. Fiddle riddle diddle. Oh yeah, you gotta slow down for... Yeah, you gotta slow down for each crossing. You're only allowed to cross when that flashing white light in the distance shows. If the light fails to show, you can't cross. Can you see the flashing light in the distance, guys? Yeah, if that light's flashing, it means it's safe to cross. One time I went on this railway and the light has failed to show, and if it fails to show, you have to stop. And then the barriers have to be manually lowered. Some workers might have had pizza even though it's bacon butties. Yeah, some track workers may have had pizza, that's fair. Doesn't look like there is anything special about it. Like there is. You do like SpongeBob itself, don't you, Stan, to a degree? Without getting caught. Oh yeah, I don't think you're allowed to film live performances of plays and things. Because like filming plays and things is still like protected by copyright. You've never really liked SpongeBob, you think it's overrated? Fair. Horror model railway area tour and even have full working models? Cool. Oh yeah. Oh, we're starting to. Oh, we're pounding along now. Oh, really, William? Nice. How will he and Harold get on? All right. Galloping ground is where you're supposed to be pounding along. Yeah, I do wonder too, William. Yeah, we're pounding along here as well. Calls them socks, William. That's already up in the whole musical, but that wasn't in the UK. Oh, is there a UK dub of the musical, George? I thought it was only US actors who played the characters. Oh god, the battery's getting in the bit of the in the way a bit. Is the most overrated show. I know you're joking, Stan. Filmed it just for a vlog. Don't question it, James. I think it's just one of those things you're not supposed to question. William. Okay, St Mary's Bay. We're now 2 miles from New Romney. So yeah, it's about 8 miles between Hythe and New Romney. And 13.5 miles between Hythe and Dungeness. I can see the reflection of the white light flashing on that St Mary's Bay sign. Oh god. Oh. I know you're joking, Stan. Right, here goes. Look like feet. I think that was an intentional design choice. I know you're joking as well, George. Past that Garden Railway there 6 times today, 3 in each direction. I just think it's funny as none of the other aircraft do, indeed. It isn't really interesting. Alright. It's fair of you, that's fair, James. We may have gone faster than, I'm pretty sure we've gone slightly far. I'm pretty sure we've gone slightly faster than the usual running speed of 20 miles an hour. The top speed on this railway is 25, but
I'm pretty sure we've gone slightly faster than 20 today. Looks like a necktie. Does it? Really? The details, exactly. Isn't it common knowledge that most of my audience lives in the UK? Obviously, I've got some Danish, Australian, and American viewers and the like. But yeah, I do think that 70% of my audience is British. A purple necktie. Really? I never noticed. Okay, we're nearly back now. Oh God, George. Right, we're nearly back now. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. What's for dinner?
I don't know, something like.
Oh, just the usual. Yeah, okay. Yes, George and his streams. God, it's not even 4 o'clock and already the sun's starting to set. It's disgraceful. Sod time. Reading the signs. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, James. That's fair. Right, nearly there. God, I'm tired now. So yeah, guys, this is my last visit to the railway of the year. Next year, there'll be plenty more visits. Next year, though. Well, Dr. Sin did just a moment ago when he moved that coach to the other end. I don't know, Stan. Dr. Sin did just a moment ago when he moved that coach to the other end. At the moment, by 11, alright. So yeah, it is double track, but it's only this track that's being used at the moment. The other track isn't currently being used. Okay, coming back into the station now. Alright, cool, MLP fan, cool. Very nice whistle. Indeed. And Edward Shunting should be evidence as that. Slowly making our way into the station now. Ah, there you are, Davin. Oh yeah, I also meant to say, guys, the engine shed was recently demolished because they built a new one, and the old one was falling apart. So yeah, the old engine shed is now gone because they've got a new one. Okay, here we are, pulling into platform 2. Ah, the lights just came on. Yeah, it was. How does running over somebody's finger kill them? That just doesn't make sense at all.
Right, you can put these away then.
I think it's already finished. Yeah,
Do
hang
you
on.
want me to put these away?
Yeah, go on. Okay, guys, it's now time for me to collect my certificates. I'll show you what it looks like. Here you are. Okay, we are now back at New Romney. That woman was doing the crab. What woman? Oh, walking alongside. Oh, I see. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you so much. He was picking his nose at the time. What? Oh, so... How does... I still don't see how that would kill you. Yes, okay. Yes, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just I want to show everyone what... I'll just put the phone down when it happens. Yes, okay. Okay. I want to show everyone the certificate. Okay. Thank you, Mr. George. Thank you, Jacob. This has been a fantastic day. Okay. He ran over his head as well as his finger. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Indeed. Oh, the model exhibition's closed now, so I can't show you, but I did see it anyway. And I have posted a video of it on my travel channel. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. But as I said earlier, this will not be the last time in my life that... This may be the first time in my life I've driven a proper train, but it won't be the last. As I said, I plan on doing the gold and bespoke courses eventually, and indeed, William, and maybe even drive a few other trains, or if I don't have my own railway, or if I don't have my own railway, my own miniature railway, or if I don't have my own miniature railway, I doubt it, George. I could maybe volunteer here or at another heritage railway each summer when I'm not making films. Hopefully, now that I've done these driver experience courses, if I do get to be a volunteer here, I'll be able to become a driver a lot faster. than most people.
Actually, I don't know if we're meant to be in here, are we? Or is it out there?
I don't know. I assume we meet in here. Hang on, where's... Oh, there it is. Or is it in the shop? Oh, everyone's still out there. Oh, they're moving Dr. Sin off. They're putting it back in the shed now. They're putting Dr. Sin back in the shed now. No, it just closes. At this time of year, it just closes after 3:30. Oh yeah, no, Davin. Yeah, they're putting Dr. Sin back in the shed now. In the shed. In the Great day it's been. The experience.
Wait, 1 second. Your YouTube channel, what's it called?
Train Lover 16.
very
I'm
much.
streaming at the moment. Yeah, this guy is subscribing. Is about to subscribe to me. Just told him what my channel is. Bye. Oh, hang on. I thought... Hold on. I thought we were getting a debriefing and... Everyone's left. Everyone's left. I thought we were doing the certificate.
They can send you your one because they accidentally printed two for Richard and not yours, but they can post it to us.
Have you just given them out?
They've been given this.
And Nine's gonna give it. Oh, they accidentally printed. Apparently, they accidentally printed out two for. Oh, there's Dr. Sin going back into the shed. Thank you so much. It's been a fantastic day. Yeah, apparently they accidentally. I'm not getting my certificate at the moment because they accidentally printed two certificates for one of the other participants, so I'm getting mine sent in the post. But I'll be sure to make a community post about my certificate when I do receive it. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. Looks like you've technically met a fan in real life. I have indeed. Huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll... Yeah, all right, Mr. George, we'll see. Thomas the Tank Engine himself is in a stained glass window of a church. I assume it's the one Reverend Audrey used to preach in. Anyway, guys, so that's going to be it for this stream. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for your kind words and congratulations for me finally achieving one of my childhood dreams. Still need a fan. Yeah, I know, George, I know. Please like, comment, share this stream with your friends. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to me, Train Lover 16, if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone. Oh, God. There's a model railway exhibition. Yes, I did, yeah. If there's a model railway exhibition in the UK, if there's any VHS... Oh, yeah, I've been to plenty of VHSs. I've been to plenty... Oh, yeah, he's... as you can see over there, he's putting him back in the shed. Thanks so much, everyone. Putting it back in the shed. All right, bye, everyone. Thanks again so much for